How the F do you make friends as an adult if you don't drink? Borrow tools and actually give them back. Related. I drink a frock ton and I don't have many friends. Slowly. Hobbies. Community involvement. Through work. Good luck. I started inviting people from online dating sites who said they were looking for friends to play D&D. Some of them were actually looking for friends. I also started a fencing group in my area and advertised it in relevant Facebook groups. A few people showed up and now we occasionally do things that aren't fencing related. You see someone doing something you do or like to do or are curious. Hit M with a compliment and then with a follow-up question. Met some of my best friends because I liked the colon they were wearing, ha ha ha. Edit. Cologne. Keeping the error. I am not myself today. Edit. Damn you people and the unrelenting colon comments. Edit. Thank you for running the train on me with rewards. Have you considered joining a cult? Join clubs, meetups, activities, hobbies, work, volunteer, online, or simply go out to socialize during the day or early evenings. You stand too close to random people at the groceries and when they ask you what's your problem, you tell them you don't have any friends. Then you hug it out and become friends. Volunteer. I became a Girl Scout leader and have become friends with some of the other leaders and some of the parents from my troop. Go to a repeating class at a gym or yoga studio. And/or volunteer at a yoga studio or gym class. Get a part-time job or volunteer somewhere interesting to you and meet coworkers over time. Like a museum, community center, library, foreign language school, cultural center. I know it's hard. I also don't drink. I've missed out on many friendships and several relationships with people I felt naturally compatible with because of it. It's a real bonding part of social life for the apparently large majority of society. Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. In my experience, adults don't want friends. They want activity partners. Pick an activity that you enjoy doing. Find some people to do it with. If you're lucky, some friendships will organically arise from that. If you're really lucky, they'll even stay friends with you after one or both of you stop doing that activity. But mostly, people just want activity partners. Finding groups for hobbies, which is easier when there isn't a pandemic going on. Dungeons and Dragons is what worked for me. Sports. Climbing. Archery. Martial arts. European martial arts. Historical reenactment. Book and theater clubs. I wonder, is there a platonic dating app yet? Tinder. Grindr. Planter? Copyright, trademark the 26th of March 2021. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I joined a rock climbing gym and made tons of friends. I'm gonna add a very specific one. The app Slowly. It's an app who acts like a meeting app, except that everything works as if you were sending real letters. You can receive them from all over the world and 99% of people use it to make friends. Over looking for a partner like most meeting apps. You enter in your hobbies, maybe put in the countries, gender, age of the people you want to talk to. I left it open and received beautiful letters from aged people wanting to talk to someone. And there you go. I have met my two best friends there. One from Germany and one from Brazil. We've been talking for years now. It's too much work for scammers. So everyone is genuine. I can never not recommend it. Active sports. My weekly bicycle ride is usually about 30 people. Easy and natural to make friends. If you're around or in a city, walking a dog is the best conversation starter. I drink heaps and still don't make new friends. Make a free hugs sign and get up early enough to snatch the street corner from the homeless dude. BDSM orgies. Biking club. Beltane festivals. Regional burns. MTG clubs. Etc. You can make them out of potatoes. Use a big one for the body, a small one for the head, and long oval ones for the arms and legs. Very carefully if you don't want to end up as their designated driver. I can't even go to family events without being demanded by distant family members to chauffeur them around. Half don't even know my name, but they all know. What's their face that doesn't drink? Some even have the audacity to stop me on the way in to instruct me not to leave without them, so leaving early isn't straightforward. I have found night classes to be the best way to make adult friends. People from all walks of life attend. Think stained glass making or dog grooming, a great way to meet interesting characters. Also, if you have a local drama society or musical society, I'd recommend joining it. You don't even have to be on stage. Stagehands, set painters, etc. are always welcome. By engaging in activities where drinking isn't the priority. Volunteer. Get engaged with a cause. Do whatever you do. Feed the homeless to an endangered species. Start a community garden full of gimpy. Stumble around the city seemingly inebriated. so as to foil gait recognition. Wearing an anti-acoustic tinfoil hat telling people that the government is watching and the Palantir is a tool of evil. Carry a notepad and pen to take down contact info of potential friends. Combine your passions and your skills to build a gas chamber with your local Al-Qaeda cell. Organize ridiculous over-the-top drag shows to fund your local labor movement so they can unionize a Walmart or Amazon location and be slaughtered by Pinkerton. Jesus, they're still a thing? Thugs. Real change. Be a part of the world, wherever your heart is. Join a cult. Motorcycles help me meet people, and as a bonus, if you're into guys, you can pick up dudes easily with a motorcycle. Take a CPR class and talk to the people there. Tabletop war and fantasy game groups? As so many others have said, hobbies. For me it has been D&D or other role-playing games. But the part that causes the friendships for any hobby is the 3-ish hours each week of forced socialization, preferably in person, COVID safety aside. For me it has worked in 2 different cities, and has taken up to a year each time before we started trying to connect and hang out outside the group. And the people you click best with long-term may not be the ones you assumed you'd connect with when you first joined the group. This is so true, for all the people saying, join a sports team. Whilst that can be generally true, it's 1. Not possible in a lot of places just now due to COVID restrictions, and 2. Overlooks the fact that almost inevitably sports social events end up involving lots of drinking. You start prolonged eye contact and follow them everywhere until one of you starts a conversation. Ride motorcycles.